Hello, guys. We have with us Prakhar Jain, who has recently made a career transition from a fresher to a data scientist. Prakhar was the part of MLDL batch, which we started in 2021. And we'll get to know more about his transition story and how did he probably make it. So, first of all, Prakhar, welcome. Welcome to this
Thank
podcast.
you,
How
sir.
are you feeling?
Fine, sir. Very good, sir.
Okay. Prakhar, to
Yeah.
start with, talk about your education background and how do you think of becoming a data scientist? What led to that specific interest?
So, sir, I did my BTech in Computer Science and Engineering from ITS Engineering College, Greater Noida. So
Mm-hmm.
there only I learned different type of the programming languages like C, C++, then Java. Then I learned about Python.
Mm-hmm.
So from third year I started learning about the Python, like writing the different type of the functions and all, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after that I also preparing for CAT and I cleared CAT, and then I got to get an offer letter from DMS IIT Dhanbad.
Hmm.
So I have completed my IIT MBA in Business Analytics from IIT Dhanbad.
Okay.
So from first semester, from the first semester only in IIT Dhanbad, we have the subjects like machine learning, deep learning, and all. Right.
Hmm.
So I am more interested to learn about like what these subjects are actually.
Hmm.
So then I found your channel.
Hmm.
So then I found your channel, and then I learned about, okay, this is something with the help of machine learning we can do this, and here the actual technical skills also needed.
Hmm.
So I started my journey like this, and then after probably after 1 or 2 months I get to know about iNeuron,
Hmm.
because you only introduce about iNeuron. So from there I joined the course, and then Sudhanshu sir is my mentor, and then
Hmm.
my life is
Okay.
going that's it.
Okay. So, how is the overall experience, with iNeuron and the mentors of iNeuron in short?
In short, sir, overall experience is very good. First of all, the affordability part of the iNeuron. So the courses are very much affordable. So I took nearly 3 to 4 courses of iNeuron itself. Along with that, the structure which they are giving to me, right? So it's completely planned structure, like what you have to do from the basics and what is the advanced type of the things. Like if you have to go to with statistics, then you have to do some type SQL, then EDA, then
Hmm.
they are teaching how to implement all the things in the pie chart. Then what then they are teaching about oops concept, Python, and all. Then they are going for machine learning, then deep learning, and all. That structure wise it's very good. And the third important thing is that the support team which they have, even
Hmm.
I am disturbing that support team in night 1 a.m. also, so they are
Hmm.
responding. So the support team is very good.
Hmm.
It's completely very good. And fourth thing is the Sudhanshu sir. I have the personal number of the Sudhanshu sir. I am asking, like, sir, I was asking like which company should I join, sir, for
Hmm.
internship. I have 2 3 offers in internship also.
Hmm.
So Sudhanshu sir told me like do this type of internship. This is more technical and all. So the guidance which Sudhanshu sir has given me is very
Hmm.
great. And along with that, I completed my internship is in iNeuron also.
Hmm.
So Sudhanshu sir has posted two of my posts back to back from his official LinkedIn
Hmm.
post. So this feels me very great. Like the mentor who's teaching me also
Hmm.
motivates me while doing these kind of things, right? Like if I achieved something, he's posting from his official LinkedIn.
Hmm.
They have nearly 40,000 followers at LinkedIn, so it's very great for me. Nine Newton is really great for me.
Great, great, amazing, amazing. That's so good. Probably when Sudhanshu will see this video, he'll feel super proud.
Yes,
Prakhar,
sir.
let's talk about like what were the interview questions that were asked to you.
Yeah.
Just in a high over, like how many rounds were there and all. Just in
Hmm.
a
So,
high
sir, I have given
overview.
interview.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir. So, I have given interview for nearly 8 to 9 companies. So, first of all, because I did 3 to 4 internships, right? So, they are asking like what type of the projects you did in your internships and what are your learnings in from that particular internships, right? So, these are the things they are asking, like what you did in iNeurons. I did the projects in computer vision, right? So, the
Hmm.
project is autonomous car. So they are asking me about a convolution neural network, like what is the transfer learning, what is CNN, like, and then they might ask like what are strides, padding. So these are the things some companies are asking. But in company where I'm working now, they have some 3 rounds of
Hmm.
screening. First, they has aptitude test. So
Hmm.
where they are asking some type of the probability questions, some type of the some basic questions, right? After
Hmm.
clearing that round, and the second round is kind of they are asking about your projects only, like what projects you did, what we learned from that projects. It's this projects are technical. And third round is completely technical round for me, right?
Hmm.
So in that particular round, they asked me to share the screen. They have given some type of the problem for me, like SQL queries. Then after completing the SQL queries, they have given some type of Python program to, like, they are giving some type of the challenges for me, and then I have to solve within the runtime, right?
Hmm.
So 2 or 3 Python questions they have given, and I solved it, and then I cracked
And
them.
you did it all
Yeah,
perfectly fine. It was
yeah.
easy
So
or difficult?
Sir, SQL wise is easy, but Python wise little bit tricky questions they are giving. Like,
Okay. Okay. Great. 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 Okay. How did you probably prepare your resume? How did you apply for the jobs?
preparing my resume is kind of key. I just want to show that I'm from my BTech itself. I'm just properly inclined to the data science itself. I'm not going here and there. Like I'm my code, my resume is completely like this. In BTech, did some projects in Python. Like with the help of the Pygame library, I built some of the game building. I think I have built some Mario games and there some Space Invader games, some type of the games I built, and then
Hmm.
I learned SQL. Then I properly I am just maintaining the all things like okay I did Python, then I did statistics, then I did EDA, then I did uh, machine learning projects, then I did deep learning projects. On the top of that I did the intensive experiences like
Hmm.
in this particular I did intensive in Capgemini what I did in iNeuron what I did in Pi Analytics what I did. So
Hmm.
it's completely structured and what I did is clear cut. I have put in one page.
Hmm.
This is what my resume is.
Great, great, great. Um, like, what was the challenges that you probably faced while preparing for data
Okay.
science?
So the challenges which I face is while entering the field, I feel that I am good in coding. So
Hmm.
I'm skipping the things, right? And I directly jump to the machine learning without learning about EDA and all.
Hmm.
So I directly jumped into machine learning and just completed machine learning in 1 month.
Hmm.
Then I am probably thinking like I'm not able to solve the real type of the project. When I'm getting the projects, I'm not able to solve anything
Hmm.
because I am not good. I never went from the basics. Then I started learning from the basics like SQL, statistics, EDA, then Flask, then
Hmm.
like everything from the basics. Then I understand the OOPS concept also, and then I again start the maths behind the machine learning, and
Hmm.
then after that I started the coding part. Then I am able to understand all the things, and the pre-processing is major important thing which I feel after doing these things. Otherwise,
Hmm.
I'm not focusing on the pre-processing part. I'm directly doing. I'm feeling that the data will be structured on.
Hmm.
So this is the challenge which I feel. So I wasted nearly 2 months for this particular
So
thing
you
only.
just practiced all these things a lot.
Yeah, sir. Practice.
Okay.
Seriously.
Okay. Let's talk about the day-to-day activities that you're currently doing in your current job role.
Yeah. So my job role is completely technical.
Hmm.
So the day to day, first of all, the team size is only 10 members we have in the team. And Sundram Finance has nearly 650 branches. Along with that, they have some group companies also, Royal Sundram and some Sundram Mutual, Sundram Home Finance. So all the companies have only one analytics and data science team. So probably we are getting so much data science related projects and we are doing so much on the data. And it's a financial institute. So we are generating a lots of data on the daily basis. So we are doing lots of unstructured data we are getting. So majorly the day is going in the pre-processing itself, like to pre-process that data, and then we have to build kind of the models like that particular customer is going to be bad but not going to
Hmm.
pay our EMIs on the time. So we have to target that particular customers. We have to prioritize the customers like okay, you have to call customer one, you have
Hmm.
then you have to call some other customers like this. You
Hmm.
have to prioritize the customer things, and then we have to send some customers to the call centers like okay you have to call. We have to make a list. Okay, these are the risky customers, you have to go personally and meet him.
Hmm.
So we have to understand the problem statement. We have to sit with the management like okay what is the problem and what we are trying to solve. And after we have to understand okay we have to solve this particular problem, and now what type of the data we have. From this data what kind of the model we can build. So these all things which I do in the daily basis.
So what all tools and libraries currently are working on along with Python programming
Tools.
language?
Okay, so tools and libraries, sir. Tools are like Jupyter Notebook and PyCharm, and like then we are dealing with pandas, NumPy, Seaborn, Matplotlib, and we can say uh, as scikit-learn. Then sometimes we are also using what we can say
TensorFlow?
TensorFlow also.
Hmm.
Yeah, Keras. These all things we are doing on the daily basis. Sir. Excel files. These things we have to prepare and automate the things like because on the daily basis we can't do these things.
Hmm.
So for daily things, we have to automate the things. We have to be very proficient in Python. Like, okay,
Hmm.
we have to send the mails daily basis, so we have to automate these particular things. So this is what my daily roles are.
So what's your biggest achievement in your journey right now after completing the course and internship from iNeuron?
Sir, the biggest achievement for me is after completing the course, and I have the IIT background, so I have the IIT brand. So I got four offer letters in my hand.
Hmm.
in the data science field itself.
Okay.
So this is my biggest achievement till date. What I feel is,
Okay. Okay. Perfect. So you were able to crack 4 amazing jobs and
yeah,
amazing packages also, I guess.
yeah, sir, double digit.
Double digit. Nice. Double digit. Okay. More than that is good. I can
Yeah,
understand. Okay. Great. Uh, Now see, when you are in the college, you are preparing for data science, and then you probably were studied in IIT also. So how do you manage your time with the course syllabus and the college syllabus, and with respect to what you are preparing?
sir. First of all, the manage is first of all I have to go with the basics only. Like the thing is, what I will say is go with the basic and take them some time, like 2 hours on a daily basis. You have to keep. You can't. Consistency is the key, sir, and practice is the key. So you have to focus on both the things, and then you have to go with the basics like statistics. Then like basics you have to make strong. Then you will feel these things are very easy. Otherwise, if you won't go with the basics, then you feel like, okay, I'm not able to understand, which is what I feel. But when I went from the basic, then I am feeling these things are very easy. Even computer vision, people are saying is not that easy, but it's for me it's not that
So
challenging task now.
focus on your basics and practice
Yeah,
more and more. I think that will be
yeah,
the probably the
yes, sir.
solution. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, Anything that you probably want to say about the audience, because usually when people prepare for data science, they take a lot of time also. And with respect to that, many of them do not clear the interview in the first instance, right? So what do you want to probably say for those people?
Uh, First of all, I want to say that, sir, go with the basics. This is what my key is, and practice is the key. So practice a lot. Like if you are preparing for one skill, let's suppose if you are preparing for SQL, so if you have completed that particular thing, you have to do some kind of the projects. If you have completed some Python, then you have to do some kind of the project. If you are completing some, so you have to practice the things, and then how you are explaining your projects to the interviewer is most important thing. Like what you did, whole pipeline you have to explain to that particular interviewer.
Okay, perfect. So let's do one thing. Let's play some rapid fire, okay, with you. So whatever question I ask, you just have to answer it without thinking much, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Who's your role model, Prakhar?
Sir, my role model is kind of Sudhanshu, sir. As of now,
Great. Um, what is the word that comes when you hear about data science?
automation, artificial intelligence, like
Okay. Which is the favorite programming language?
Python, sir. No doubt.
What is the key to success?
Practice.
Okay. Any one word when you hear about iNeuron?
Affordability, sir.
Great. And if I say you, what are your thoughts on ChatGPT? I
Yes,
think
sir.
right now,
I'm expecting this question, sir. So, sir, right now it's booming, right?
I
This is
think
the boom.
you're using ChatGPT recently, I guess.
Yes.
I can see your face. See, you're
Yes,
using
sir.
ChatGPT, na?
Yes, sir. On daily basis, I am using.
But to make your work faster, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So, with the help of ChatGPT, we can make the work faster. But what I feel is, because of this, we are not that creative which we are used to, right? Because of this, we are not even thinking about like what type of the problems may occur.
So for the people, they should start from scratch. Later
Scratch.
on, in help, they should use ChatGPT. That
Yeah.
would be the suggestion. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Perfect, Prakhar. Thank you for this amazing podcast.
Thank you, sir.
And best of luck for your future. Anyhow, we are always connected. In case
Yes,
of
sir.
concerns and queries, you can let us know. Any
Yes.
final motivation thing that you want to tell to everyone, who are struggling in life, probably?
Yes, sir.
Any motivational sentence?
Practice
Only
or
practice. Practice and consistency, right?
consistency. Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So thank you guys. This was it from my side. I hope you like this particular podcast. Thank you, Prakhar. Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
everyone. And this was it from our side. We'll see you all in the next video. Thank you. Bye.